Alright guys, we're back. And you know what's up? It's gonna be our next series. And this is gonna be between Marine versus IntoTheRain here. So let's give you a little background on these guys while the random Korean commentators are doing their thing. This is gonna be it's gonna be day 5. It's gonna be Group D here. And so IntoTheRain's a Protoss, Marine is a Terran. If you go back to previous results of these guys, back in day 1, IntoTheRain played Isaac on, it was just a terrible match. It was on Neo Jungle Story, which was really bad. That will actually, on screen right now, that's actually going to be IntoTheRain. And so IntoTheRain's already 0-1. And then he played against Lodum and won against that. So he's won a PVT so far. And he's actually going against a Marine right now. Marine won against Lodum. And so they actually beat Lodum. Both of them beat Lodum. So Lodum, I guess, just isn't a super great player. But they've both been able to beat them. So might be interesting how they're going to both perform tonight. And so right now IntoTheRain is 1-1, and then Marine went on to play, I believe, who was it? Isaac. And he, I believe, won. Yeah, Marine beat Isaac. So what is that? Marine's 2-0. So Marine actually is 2-0 right now. Not the Marine, but Marine is actually 2-0. Both in winning a TVT and a TVZ, but we haven't seen his TVP yet, so we'll see. I mean, he's had a very diverse round of 16 experience. I mean, he plays 3 games, and man, he's played every single matchup compared to Boxer, who's only played 1. Very interesting.
Yeah, and we get to watch our game on the golf course map known as Neo Valhalla, whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna see a PVT, I believe. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Maybe we'll see some like crazy air battles, or I mean, who knows, you know?
Well,
I mean, we're gonna definitely see Marine's crazy ass face. You know.
This map is a very Terran favored map.
Yeah,
especially in this matchup. Protoss alone already have a difficult time off of 1 base. But Terran 1 base builds are just way stronger in comparison to the other 2 races, which makes island maps way more Terran favored. And also like turrets and bunkering in is a lot easier. And the fact is that you can do like a 1-1-1-esque build on this map by just building up your barracks and factories on the side of your main base and lift them down to the low ground and start rallying units to across your opponent's base, and then just start getting like a race to get the high ground or dropship or whatever, start elevating in, and then it's just god awful for early game pressure if you do it correctly. But man, IntoTheRain
Street Fighter, the Street Fighter is bad.
This guy it just looks so badass. This guy has good hair. Him and Isaac have really great hair.
Yeah, he looks like Blanca from Street Fighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
there's your boy, the Marine.
Marine, but I think his eyes are a little off. His eyes seem a little off if you look at him closely.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this before, that he kind of looks like he's cross-eyed.
Yeah. I've now finished my Ben Jerry, so
look
now
at all the G's, spamming G.
Oh yeah. Alright guys, shall we introduce our players spawning here at the 12 o'clock position? It will be the blue Protoss IntoTheRain here, and at the 3 o'clock it will be the red Terran Marine.
Yeah, so I want our viewers to notice that they pretty much specifically made this map so that you do 1 base play. So they give you I think an extra mineral patch.
You have 10 in the main base.
Yeah, 10. So they're basically telling you like, yeah, we know this map sucks. Like, we know you have to like fly to get to your opponent. So we're just gonna reward you with an extra mineral patch to, you know, effectively make the economy less painful.
It's, yeah, you know, I mean, I might be a little biased, but I liked the map pool for this tournament. I don't think the only map I'm a little skeptical on is Neo Legacy of Char, but that's just because I've never played on it personally. I mean, I've just done custom games with friends and stuff. I mean, you know, obviously I'm not a great player, but it's I mean, I like this map. I think it makes for one, for interesting games, and two, it's just fun to play on. But I was just looking. If you look at like how long it takes for the SCVs to like get to the CC, it's like almost like long distance mining. And there you go. You'll see the barracks going across there, so we can start rallying across the map now. Is Marine? Do you know if Marine is notorious for applying pressure? I don't know. I don't really recall.
He's notorious for being. The first game we saw him play versus Yellow, he didn't leave his base. The second game we saw him play, he was aggressive and got his ass kicked. I mean, I think that he really has. His strategies both suck. He's gotten pummeled both games. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. And
I think Marine has won both.
No, you're thinking of Marine, the Marine.
No, Marine. Marine versus
this face, because I remember this face. He's the guy who got his ass kicked by Yellow, because I specifically remember his face after Yellow ran into his base when he didn't wall in.
No, Marine beat Lodum, and then Yellow lost to him.
This is the Marine. I'm trying.
No, this is Marine. This is Marine. We mixed up their faces before. That's why. This is Marine.
Well, the guy who has the goofy ass face is the winner. The one who has the glasses has won.
No. That's the Marine. That's the Marine.
That guy has won 2 games. This guy's lost 2 games.
No. This is Marine. This is Marine.
I'm tired of arguing with you, Fitz. This guy has 2 losses.
No, he doesn't.
You need to go rewatch your VODs.
I always do, to make sure I get the thing. Oh, you commentated the game. I'm gonna go verify this.
Yes, thank you. So anyways, our viewers, he's basically floated down the barracks because your main base is a little bit raised off the ground, so there's no ramp technically. So he's floated. You can float the barracks. You can float a fact. Protosses they'll put pylons to the very edge of the base so they can actually make a gate on the low ground. I mean, it's pretty cool, this little map. So technically you may think, oh, well, I have to go immediately to air. No, you don't have to. You can actually just proxy your pylon way far out of your base and then build a gate on the low ground. And it looks like the Protoss has actually chosen not to do that. And now we have a proxy. Is it a proxy? No, excuse me, it's not. It's in his base, so he's got 2 barracks, 1 inside his base and 1 outside. So he's basically ready for any type of attack.
Okay, so I want to verify this. I didn't spoil myself for this game, but I did verify on the Liquipedia page that indeed this is Marine. This is Marine, not the Marine, but Marine. So BMW, you're actually wrong.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, go watch your videos and see who got the wins and losses. This guy has 2 losses. This face.
No, he doesn't. You're thinking of the guy with the glasses.
No, alright, well, I'm done arguing with you. So anyways, he's floated his probe out there. He wants to get his natural going up really quickly. The Protoss is trying to be hyper aggressive about getting his economy up. The Marine has, I think, 3 barracks now. So that's a heavy Marine play he's going for his namesake. Interesting. We have a gate. We have a gate close to his main and a gate far away from his main. So he wants to apply early pressure, as well as be safeguarded from any that dropship play.
Yeah, he took a sneaky expansion, or is planning on it. Oh well. So Marine didn't start rallying units across. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is where this is very risky for Protoss because look at this. This is the same thing what happened in day one, where why V Gundam really took the game, or part of the reason why V Gundam really took the game in versus Reach. Reach was probably by far outclassing V Gundam, but when Protoss tries to get their bases, their production facilities on the low ground, Terran already has units on the low ground. Protoss doesn't. So you just simply attack, and then they really can't get this off. They get punished for it. And of course, if they allow that to get on the low ground, then that's really bad. But Terran has this really good opening, where again, their opening is way stronger than Protoss, and they can get away with this. And the odds will get in the main base.
Yeah. That was a little painful gateway loss right there for the Protoss, and actually that's a nice enough Marine army to just straight up attack those goons. He's got 4 medics with him. Yeah, and IntoTheRain is kind of falling behind here, and another guy with an interesting hairstyle.
I really hope Koreans don't have that kind of hair now. I really hope not. Alright, so obviously sent off by a turret, something in a dropship, probably lowering down a couple zealots and probes and stuff like that. Oh, a Reaver. Yeah, this guy, Reavers are used a lot in this matchup on this map. I mean, I've only seen 2 games on it, but yeah, I've seen a lot of that happening in this.
Yeah, and this Marine army is starting to get a little. Don't lose the tank! Don't you dare lose the tank! And oh wow, there he goes. That was very clutch right there to protect your tank. If he lost the tank right there, that would have been just an absolute disaster for Marine. The game would have, he would have started to really fumble his mouse or something. And so now he's got it protected. He's going to put it behind his Marine force. Just get it into a strategic position. And, yeah, right now, IntoTheRain is really going to be on the defensive.
Oh,
very
concerned. You're looking at that tank placement right there? Ah, wow.
Yeah, and so NC Team House, they've probably, at this point, they probably figured out where was the best spot to put a tank like that.
Yeah, that's really good. I'll be interested in how he can deal with these Reavers, because this whole Bio army, or he's splitting it up. Really nice spread. Wow, really nice spread, but they're starting to clump up. Oh, why? And we'll be able to clean this up. IntoTheRain looks really serious. I thought he would have been a little happier than that. Oh, but another tank right there. Interesting.
That's a frustrating situation for Marine, because it's like he almost wanted the ramp to be there, and it wasn't, or he almost was thinking there might have been, maybe he thought IntoTheRain had taken his natural down there or something. So it was kind of like a hollow victory for him to get that far into the choke point, and maybe IntoTheRain was just like, yeah, you keep going down that path and you're going to find out what's coming, So basically he just closed them off and eventually just wiped out a whole army for free.
Yeah, and these Reavers are really starting to cause an issue with the unit composition that Terrans are going, and I've always been curious on how they really deal with Reavers, because Reavers, I mean, Bio is good, but I mean, even with the split, they're just so powerful. Bio is just not that great against Reavers, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, when a Protoss army has 2 active Reavers this early in the game, I mean, early game or not from 2001, this has got to be scary as shit for Marine. He's got to be really panicked at this point. This Protoss looks strong as hell.
Yeah. Oh my god! Alright, it wasn't all of them at once, but...
Oh, that was still good enough. Yeah, and Marine is sinking into his chair at this point. About to lose the CC. Oh.
Yeah,
I really don't... He doesn't know what he can do at this point. Blanca from Street Fighter, I mean, excuse me, Into the Rain is just absolutely just like going around, playing around with these Reavers, having a great old time, you know, using them like their little RC cars around the base, just driving them in and running away.
I mean, you know what's even really also fascinating is that he took a hold on their main, it appears. But we're going to have a draw play happening here from Marine right here. It's going to be purely bio. Can he deal with the Reavers being dropped out? Oh, I think he might BMW. He's trying to get in a better position here. No! Nice pick-up and nice re-maneuvering them. Dropship will get out alive. God, there's so many Reavers right there. The guy in the center just looks like... Did you see that guy in the center? I was just like, oh man, what happened? That was... I like that guy's expression.
Yeah, this is just seriously, you know, funny as hell to watch Marine have to like scramble multiple places to deal with these Reavers, and this is just sick control by Into the Rain. Just this is what I told you he was known for, I think, in previous casts before, that Rain or Rainbow, what I used to call him Rainbow, but he is extremely known for his Reavers.
Yeah.
You know, he was the precursor to double shuttle Reavers. So I mean, just sick play. He made Protoss look so fun to play. This is where all the newbies came in. We're just like, I watched Rain and he looks fun to play. I want to be like him.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have 100 APM and play with Reavers.
I can do it, yeah! The double shuttle, or the double Reaver shuttle doesn't go down. Rain's looking pretty good. Not too unhappy.
No, he can't be feeling unhappy right now. I mean, he's got 2 bases up, he's got Reavers flying around. You know, I think he's feeling great. I mean, it would be nice to have him see some DT play actually too, just to fuck with Marine at this point.
And here we go. Having a lot of the Rhines coming out right now. Just trying to reestablish that base. But I mean, he's going off of like a 1.2 bases because the main base is worth a little bit more to, you know, just a single base. And it's gotta be tough, where really you could argue that, you know, Protoss have a 2.5 bases, now 3.5 because he's getting a, you know, another normal base. That extra main base is just, with extra 2 mineral patches, is just crucial. You know, it's extra economy, and it just helps out more. It's just one less location to defend. Further away, and honestly, and I think the whole reason why Into the Rain has been so controlling in this game is, you know, the Reavers. And oh, he's lost the shuttle, but it didn't have the Reavers in them.
That was one of his Reaver shuttles too. That was horrible.
Oh no! But the tanks and the bio is still alive. Nice spread on the bio. And Into the Rain is losing center map control right here, which is pretty big, and can't get those gateways on the low ground again. Alright, that is a picture of Marine right there.
Ooh. Yeah, that was just absolutely sickening for Into the Rain. You know, he lost the 1 shuttle that had his 2, you know, highly valued Reavers. And now, Marine's just like, I'm going to corner your naturals and just start, you know, pot-shotting everything, since you've been just not concentrating on your macro at all.
I think he just found about that 9 o'clock. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, Marine is continuing to pressure this. He's going to lose a gas. That's, you know, pretty important, especially for the TV. At least this TVP. A lot of gas games are really important here. He's going to bring up double dropship here to probably try to attack that base, but I think he'll get intercepted by shuttles, and probably we'll see that drop coming. Probably get goons in position to probably snipe those off potentially. DTs are in the mix right here. Can he scan in time? And it looks like we're going to have a carrier transition, but it might be too little too late. Into the Rain might be caught off at a tech switch, which might be game-changingly damaging. There's only goons to defend here, and Bio is really good against goons. And that
what
poor
girl right there.
she was not. Her mouth was like wide open and just didn't feel confident at all. But those all have Reavers in them, I believe. And this Bio should get cleaned up.
Yeah,
but
this is some pretty intense micro by the Marine right now. Just collecting himself and just really just taking out a lot of free stuff. You know, just he seems pretty intense.
Yeah, and we'll further see tech too. I mean, don't forget that as well. I mean, we'll see the fleet beacon, we'll see the Stargate, which means that we will have a tech switch coming into from IntoTheRain right here. Feeling confident off of 3 base. 3 base carriage isn't terrible. Off of like one base Terran. I mean, it's a great ability to really hurt them because then they either only choose Goliath. The only carrier transition's a little odd for this map because it's just so open. You can go around the sides though, which are, I guess, can work. I mean, there aren't a lot of cliffs, I guess. When you're taking bases, Scout, what the hell? Really? Well, they have the highest anti-air
for air unit.
Yeah. But he's using it to attack a Marine. He's using the super expensive Scout, and nice dropping right on top of this army here. But would that Reaver just die? No, it will not. It will stay alive, and the DT and Reaver will clean that up. And I mean, this whole army's getting so mobile with dropship play. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is
I mean, shuttle play.
Just air battle, Protoss versus Terran. This is something you don't see in everyday StarCraft.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet little game we got going on here.
And the main has just been mined out at this point. And really, Marine is gonna want to acquire 3rd base, which it looks like he's doing right now, but is very exposed. You know, an issue with tech switching, to air units would be one that you're really open to an attack at that point. But really, IntoTheRain is gonna have a completely nice transition now because really, Marine can't really apply pressure right now. It doesn't have enough to support it. And we'll just really allow IntoTheRain to get really greedy if he wants to get really high in the upgrades and then get up carriers. There's really no worry for him. There's really not.
If IntoTheRain gets carriers up, I don't see Marine coming back from that.
Yeah, with no Goliath in sight, I doubt it.
Yeah, so right now he needs to do everything in his power to just dropship play everywhere, tank fire everywhere, and just collapse on IntoTheRain. This is like his go time right now because IntoTheRain is, he's got a 5-minute window right now where he's very vulnerable. Then once he gets up 7 or 8 carriers, it's good night, because he's not going to be able to switch into Goliath tech so fast,
And is this going to be a drop, or is this just going to be establishing a new base here? That's what, 3 dropships, 5 shuttles. Jesus, we'll intercept. We'll see that. These dropships are trying to come here. Shuttles are going to get in position to deal with this. Dropships will go back.
Yeah, he's actually just like trying to fly around. Looks like a graphic jam.
Yeah, this is. It's funny, but that's really important because really that was one of the few things that Marine can do, and if he did actually lose that,
I didn't even notice that was a giant snowflake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 2 carriers out. We call them cars. He's got DTs roaming around. He's got Reavers. Just craziness is about to ensue right now, Fitz.
Oh, fun. And he's just continuing to load them off.
This is one of those games where you lose your voice because there's just so much action going on.
Yeah. Look at that, and carriers are just coming out now, and oh, the really cool thing about these though is that they can start target firing dropships too. Carriers are in open fields though, aren't the greatest.
No, you want them above cliffs.
Yeah. And that's I guess that's like the only questionable thing about IntoTheRain has, but I think it's just so far ahead that like carriers are fine for this. I mean, he even has Storm available, which will probably mean that Bio is going to be a no-no. Like what kind of unit composition does Protoss ever get this? Like DT, like Templar, Goon, Carrier composition? Stormin?
Oh, huge Storm!
Oh no, no.
And he's literally making it rainstorm.
Yeah.
Into the rainstorm. I got it. Nice.
Into the rainstorm.
He's just making the Marine go into the rainstorm. Wow. This is sick. Really sick, you know. Into the Rain had that 5-minute window where he was very vulnerable, and now Marine is just like, dope! You know, like, I should have known this was coming.
Even if he did know it, I don't think he would have been able to do it.
What was he doing? He's got like 85 medics out there. Maybe he's opening a hospital down here at Valhalla.
Biomech, I guess.
Jesus. Oh, and there's a 25 kill DT down there. Do you see that? Woo.
That's crazy.
Jesus, no wonder there's so many medics. There's a DT on the loose, a serial killer.
Yeah.
Sounds like you lost your voice.
No, I'm still going strong. I had ice cream before this as well.
You got an ice cream?
I had a whole. Oh wow.
Good boy.
I'm a good boy. I got ice cream. Don't get me wrong. But so IntoTheRain is just continuing to poke here. Oh, with the Reavers incorporated in this, really the only anti-air that he has is Marines here. But the carriers are just so good, the Marines can't really get under them. And here's the cliff onto the low ground. I mean, there's bunkers here, but I don't think it even matters. And if he can clear up the turrets, then really he can just drop in there. Wow.
Yeah, and the Marine is just getting shitted on right now by IntoTheRain. It's not good. I mean, look at that. He has 4 carriers, 5 shuttles, and Reavers. I mean, how sick would that be, dude? That would just be like... Yeah. I would GG just out of rage at this point and throw my monitor in the trash. But at the Coca-Cola OSL, we don't tolerate ban and ban.
But we say good luck, good luck, like 40 times over before the game starts.
Have fun.
He's mass repairing that bunker though, but the Reaver shots come in here, and once the Reavers come in here, it just means goodbye. Marine here. I think it's if this base goes down, it should be GG. And oh man. Can he deal with this? More carriers being rallied across the map to help reinforce. Trying to mass repair this, but the 4 Marines will probably be exposed. But we have a counter push happening over here. Marines are trying to stem onto the 2 carriers that are rallied over there. We'll hopefully get down to safety here, but the Marines will have high ground advantage here. But the carriers are also in a cliff advantage as well.
Yeah, the Marines are actually doing a nice job. But he's finally got those carriers over a good position where the Marines can't access them. And Marines just going to voluntarily lose this command center.
Oh, and look at this anti-Marine force. Templar with speed lot. Oh, that's just going to be bad. That's just going to spell doomsday for Bio. Storm is just really potent.
Yeah, I really think that all the Marine can do now is get in the fetal position.
Yeah.
And just say uncle.
GG by Marine, which means IntoTheRain will.
Oh, some Marine just like God, and IntoTheRain just like, damn it, I forgot my hair appointment.
Yeah, IntoTheRain will now go 2-1, and same thing actually for Marine, which may result in a tiebreaker depending on how everyone stacks up. All right, guys, thanks for watching our day 5.